Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to XCOM, Enemy Within. Now, when we left off, we had just taken out some chrysalids, and I had neglected to see that there were a couple of enemies over here as well, which would have actually been a fatal mistake. But now we have the ability to move on, and hopefully we will find who has been speaking to Dana Jessica, and hopefully we'll be able to make peace with them or eliminate them, whatever may be the case. And it appears that they are not speaking to us too much any further, so let's just make our way, I suppose. Let's make our way over here, and we'll try to avoid any unnecessary complications. I would like to try and have everyone survive this particular mission, because it is, I believe, the last one, so it would be utterly atrocious to lose someone here. Now let's try to reload all of our units just to prepare for the next area as well. And that means you, Mr. Black. It appears that, yes, he has been firing quite a lot thanks to his reactive sensors. And there we go, thank you. So let's just move Redacted over here. Okay. Now let us see. Is there anything else? No. Okay. So we're going to need to move into the next area here, and we'll see what is within it.
Go loud.
Effort, a being of intelligence and exceptional loyalty, easily adapted to serve our needs. Still, despite such great hopes, they were unable to embrace the gift. Another wasted example.
Aha. Oh, so that is indicating, I suppose, that the Thin Men were unable to use psi abilities. So, interesting, isn't it? I think we're probably going to be encountering every single enemy that we've fought so far. I do believe that is the purpose of this mission. It is a little bit of a nostalgia, as well as, of course, informational trip, I suppose you could say. So that's pretty nice, I have to admit. And I think we probably want to get Redacted in here as quickly as possible so that he can get in the zone working for us. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's move here. I really didn't want to move him out of cover, but I think he would probably block the way for the rest of our units if he would stand in the path there. So, a little bit tricky. And no, thank you. Let's just go into Overwatch.
I'm under fire.
Okay, well, reactive sensors, please hit, even though he's in full cover. I don't believe it's going to be a hit, but yeah, there we are. Full cover definitely saves him there. And at least we know where he is now, I suppose. So we could probably use a grenade from Amalia, or even Connor could use one. And unfortunately, we're not able to use our psi abilities here, so... that's unfortunate. Okay. So we can actually see one right around here, which is actually very advantageous. And as a result, I think we're probably going to be taking Mr. Black over here. And he's going to be punching him, because why would you not? Although, wait a minute. Is this thing right next to us explosive? Oh wow, no. I actually can't hit that guy in the face because I'm a little bit worried that this thing right next to us is going to explode, and as a result, it's going to cause, well, Dana maybe to die, which would be absolutely terrible. So let's just get Redacted over here. We're going to be shooting with his pistol, take out this thin man down on the lower level. There we are, thank you. Very nice damage indeed. And I think we can probably do with some Overwatch there. Now, what is this? Ooh, 60% chance. That is actually quite tempting, I have to admit. Is it going to make any difference to move him closer? Yes, it is. Very nice. 79% chance, let's take it. And a very nice kill indeed. Yes, great. Okay, so now we can move Amalia ahead as well. And we can continue to sweep the ship for enemy life signs. And still no communication. Okay, that is fine with me. Now, yes, that was something that I was just about to say. Now, I'm going to be moving into the poison here for no apparent reason. That was a bit of a mistake, I have to admit, but I did believe that she had Titan armor on, because as you can see here, Redacted moved straight through it with Titan armor and was completely fine. So, yes, I neglected to remember that she was wearing Psi armor instead. My bad. But we do have many charges of healing, and we should be okay, but I am a little bit worried about coming across sectopods, to be honest, so maybe not the best idea, I have to admit. Okay, well, at least there's nothing out here for us to deal with just yet, and now we can move Mr. Black out here as well. We can get him to reload again? Really? Does he use his ammo that much? Oh my goodness. Wow. It appears that he fires a lot, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see. Any additional information? No, it appears not, but we are taking poison damage now, which is pretty irritating. Okay, first off, we want to move Redacted into position, I think.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Now, the new one confronts a greater threat, a rare strength found in an easily controlled breed, and yet they are incapable of brilliance, of independence. They will never be more than primitive warriors, serving only to fight and die, as did those who came before them.
Oh, yes, I see. Explaining the Mutons, of course, and we're going to be taking out the Mutons on the left or the right side. I have no clue at the moment, because we do have a Muton Berserker to deal with as well, but we are going to be killing one of them, no matter what. So, I think we'll take the left one, I suppose. Doesn't really matter which one, but we'll take it out. And hopefully in the zone we'll proc? No, it appears not. It appears only attacks with the sniper rifle can proc that. Well, that's good to know. And let's see. Can we get any views? No, we cannot get any views on these guys here. So Overwatch will be fine. And it appears that Ben will have to move into a rather precarious position. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to actually activate the Muton Berserker, but it appears that we must in this case. So let's see. Whoa, okay, 100% chance, 80% chance, and 70% chance, and 90% chance. Okay, I think we'll take the 80% chance over here, because they are a little bit too close for my liking. I was hoping for a little bit more damage than that, but yes, what can you do, I suppose. Now, let's see. We can actually move down here and do something rather impressive, can we not?
Position confirmed.
I hope so. Okay, so it's going to hit two of them and not the other one, so I think that's a good trade. Let's take it. There we are, take that guy out as well, and hopefully that guy will now panic. Is he panicking? He is not panicking. Ah, he resisted it. Unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, so in other words, that just requires Mr. Black to arrive and do some damage. The only thing he knows how to do, of course. Punch him in the face. And yes, there we go.
Moving in for the kill.
Oh yeah, and we get the nice unique animation going on here as well. Very nice. And now, let's see. Is it worth it to do this? No. That was a little unfortunate, I have to admit. I was hoping that we'd be able to see the guy over to the right so that we could potentially get some mind fray action going on, but no such luck. And yes, Mutons do still deal quite a bit of damage, but hopefully, yes, not for much longer, as we get some nice reactive sensor hits going on here. And now, what is this fellow going to do? Oh, he's going to target Mr. Black as well. How dare you? Well, you won't be alive for very much longer, I hope at least, and hopefully we'll be able to get Jessica a kill here. That would be pretty nice. So let's see, should I use Rift? Because it doesn't say how many turns is the cooldown. We don't know what the cooldown is on it. But it doesn't actually say what the cooldown is on any of the others either, so I'm a little bit worried. Oh my. Okay. Well, let's move Connor into position here. Maybe we could get... Okay, well we have so many grenades, so let's use a grenade.
Frag out.
There we go. Nice 6 damage right there. And now, Dana can take it out with a mind fray. Very nice. Hopefully get her a little bit more experience, you never know. Might come in handy. And then, where do we head on from here? Oh, it appears that we get these walkways over here as well. Okay, so Redacted can now go back into his mimetic skin, and we'll see if there is anything up ahead. Well, not a very good angle on it, is it? But yes, I suppose it will do for now. Amalia has another flamethrower charge in her canister, which is good. And Mr. Black is going to be repairing himself. Unless... yeah, I think I will just let Mr. Black heal himself. And when those charges run out and he takes more damage, that is when I will get Ben in with the medkit. And we will do our very best to patch him up at that point. I think that's probably going to be the best plan. Now, anything else? No, we have not come across anything else just yet. Okay. So, let's move over here. Full cover, not bad. It is dashing, which is a little bit unfortunate, but...
Artificial warrior, created to suck the limitations of the many failures, crafted with a singular purpose. It ultimately contributes little to our cause. Still, there is hope as a new one approaches.
Okay. So,
Roger that.
2 sectopods. I think we were expecting it. We definitely were expecting it. But I wasn't expecting it just yet, that's for sure. Okay, so this is definitely a time for a smoke grenade, I do believe.
Clouds away.
My apologies for the cut there. I did have to close my window because I do believe that a helicopter was closing in on some unlucky fellow, and yes, it was causing quite the racket. But oh my goodness, I did not realize that the smoke grenade was this pink and this misty, but oh my. That is pretty impressive.
Affirmative, Commander.
Okay, so we're going to try something quite interesting here. I'm actually going to try to out-Overwatch the most Overwatch-focused unit in the game. Can we do that? Can we try to do that? I'm not too sure, but we're going to have to move Redacted over here, or at least over here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Ah, still can't see. Really? Why can't he see from there? That's interesting. Okay, not entirely sure why that is, but we will go into Overwatch nevertheless, and we will then see what the Sectopod has in store for us. I'm pretty sure it's going to move. Can it actually see some of us? Or is it just firing randomly? Because it did miss. That is a little bit curious. I think it is just firing randomly. Oh, wow, that one just decided just to stand there. I think it is going into Overwatch, though. I think that one did. Okay. Well, Dana can see them. And I think we're going to be using this. Can we do that? Can we hit... We can hit both of them. Okay, I think we're going to have to use the devastating psionic storm. So let's do it. Can we do it? No? Oh, it appears that we cannot actually do it. Oh, really? For some reason I'm not able to do it. I'm not entirely sure why, but I am clicking, as you might actually hear. I am clicking, so I do not know what is going on here. It does say the shot is blocked a little bit, but not as much as you would think. So maybe you just can't use Psionic Storm against these targets, because they are, of course, mechanical. which is really sad. So, let's move here. There we are. That's much better. Okay, so now we can move Connor over here. And we can actually get some shots off on this guy as well. Should we do that? Okay, let's do it. 75% chance, why not? Oh, lovely, 7 damage thanks to our heat ammo as well. Excellent. And now we could probably move Ben down here as well. I want them all to have full cover if possible. That's why I'm a little bit dubious about using Redacted up there, because he is going to be... Well, actually, never mind. He has the low profile skill, doesn't he? So we should be okay, actually. So, I think what we're going to have to do, actually, which is going to be really risky, is move both of our mech troopers down in front of both of them, but we're going to be using Electro Pulse, of course. Okay, so let's see. Let's switch to Mr. Black for a second here. I just want to see how far he can actually travel. Okay, he can travel all the way over there. He can travel right next to the other one, so that is excellent. But do we want to do that? That's the thing. Do we want to do that? Do we want to put them in unnecessary danger? Is it unnecessary, though? That's the thing. Let's move down and we'll see. Okay. So we are behind something, as you can probably see here. We are behind something, but I'm not entirely sure. But it does appear as though we are in range for Electropulse. So we are going to be doing this. There we are. It does 5 damage, and it's stunned by the EMP, which is excellent. And now what do we want to do? Do we want to move right next to it and use a punching maneuver with Mr. Black? Or do we just want to move along here and do some damage to it with our rifle? I think the rifle is a safer bet, but it appears that I'm actually not within range. So that is a little unfortunate. Okay, well, Overwatch it will be then. And maybe Dana can actually get a view on these guys? No, it appears not. I really don't want to put her out there because she does need to survive. So let's just go for... No, let's go for Overwatch, please. Not rapid fire, thank you. And now, let's see what they decide to do. Now, bear in mind that one of them is disabled. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's actually using dispersing abilities. So it dispersed the smoke grenade. That is actually really impressive. I have to give them props for that. Unless the smoke grenade just wore off at that exact point and it was actually a grenade? Was that the case? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, we're fine. We are hopefully fine. Okay, let's see what Redacted can do. 100% chance to critical, 100% chance to hit. I do believe this is as good a chance as any, so let's do it. Oh yeah, excellent. Very nice 10 damage right there. Almost for free as well. And now we're going to be doing 75% chance. Yes, a nice additional 6 damage there. And hopefully another 75% chance, please. Oh yeah, lovely. Absolutely wonderful. And now 90% chance. There we go. Took out the one sector pod at least. And it destroyed a little bit of our cover, but not as much as, well, they would require, I suppose. So, this last fellow. We're going to be heading Mr. Black over here, I think. Now, it is going to shoot at us, but I'm pretty sure it's going to miss. Or at least I hope it's going to miss. Oh, okay. It did 9 damage. That is a little bit worrying, I have to admit, but I don't believe we will have any other issues. Will we? Oh no. Okay, a little bit worried, but I think we should be fine. Now, let's move Amalia. I think we're actually going to be moving Amalia out here and do some damage. If we potentially can. Okay, so 77% chance right in front of it. Okay, let's try. Well, that was disappointing. Yes. Very interesting, isn't it? Okay, so let's move Dana over here. The Overwatch has been spent already for this turn. We can actually do some damage to it, so let's do 75% chance. Why not? Another miss. Okay. This sectopod does have a little bit more luck on its side than I would appreciate, to be honest. Now, it has no chance of being able to kill Amalia in one hit, even if it critically hits, as far as I'm aware, so we should be fine. Now, reactive sensors hopefully will hit. Yes, there we are. Very nice. Nice 6 damage. Not bad. Okay, so now, is it in Overwatch? That's something we have to ascertain first. Oh my, it's actually firing again. It's firing at Redacted, and it could have done 18 damage there if it had criticaled, as far as I am aware. But it didn't, thankfully enough, so we should still be okay, and he has now no cover whatsoever. So, 100% chance, 40% chance to critical. And very nice, 8 damage right there, not bad at all. And now we are going to be taking it out, hopefully with 2 shots from Connor. Or just 1 shot, never mind. And there we go.
To prove that this was the worthy path, that we were justified in our efforts, this will bring about our redemption and usher in our future.
Okay, so from that, we are going to be taking Amalia back up here. And we are also going to be bringing Mr. Black up here with the jet boot modules. And anyone else taking damage? Just Dana a little bit. Okay, so we can just move over here. There we are. And now we're going to be using Restorative Mist. There we are. Thank you very much. Okay, so they are basically ready for combat now, and I'm hopeful that we'll be able to use Psionic Storm here. Can we do it? Not right now, but we could do it if they move over here. So let's hope that they do. That would be excellent. Very, very nice. So let's just go into Overwatch, and I believe we'll go into Overwatch? No, we're going to be reloading with Connor, I think, and we'll move Ben over here. That might actually uncover the Mutons. No, it won't. Okay, phew, that was close. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, never mind. There's 4 of them. Is that 4? Or are they just teleporting? I think they're teleporting. Okay. Phew. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so let's see. We can get 1 of them in the Psionic Storm, but not as many as I would like. That is unfortunate. Okay, so can Redacted see these guys? It appears not. So let's try to throw a battle scanner, see if we can actually get it as far as they are. No, it appears not. Okay, his throwing arm is not as good as we would require it to be, but that's fine. No problem at all. And we're going to be moving him... Okay, we'll move him there. He'll be concealed once again, which is good. And now Connor can move here. And Overwatch, good. And we can also reload. And then what we can do is reload again. Is that a good idea? Probably not. And then we'll move Mr. Black over here, because he has almost full ammo, so we can probably do some very nice Overwatch action here. And hopefully we can do some free damage to these Muton elites when they go around the corner here. So, Overwatch, let's hope that 2 units being on Overwatch is going to be enough to be able to deal some damage to these guys. Are they going to actually deal some damage to us already? Oh my goodness, they actually took a shot at Dana. That is not good. Okay, come on, Dana. Let's do some damage here. Okay, no damage, but they are now standing next to each other. Please do not shoot at Dana. If you shoot at Dana, I am going to be so raged. Okay, thank goodness. They're shooting at Connor. That's absolutely fine. We can heal him up. No problem at all. So, I think this is a good time to try out our rift, isn't it? So let's do it, shall we? Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Wow, yes, very skilled indeed. Did you see how much damage that did? That did 13 damage in an AoE radius. That is impressive. Goodness me. And now, of course, we have Redacted just picking off the remaining health. And, wow, getting in the zone many, many times over. So, there it is. The Psi Storm is still raging over there. But, hopefully we won't have to walk into it. Yes, that would be pretty bad. Now, let's just get Connor over here. Now, Ben can go to heal him.
Aye, aye, Commander.
There we are. That's exactly what we want to see. Maybe? Yes? Thank you.
Man up and get
Back to full HP. Excellent. Okay, so Amalia can now move up ahead. I'm hoping that we don't have to walk through this. I'm pretty sure it will dissipate in the next turn. Will it? I hope so. Okay. No, it appears it's still going on. Oh, no, there we are. It has now disappeared. Thank goodness. Okay, so now we can just dash over here. And we can actually scout ahead with Redacted as well. Okay, no aliens up here, so we have dealt with 2 sectopods, 2 Muton elites, and I'm not entirely sure what else they could throw at us at the moment. We've fought pretty much everything that they've had, except mechtoids, and that is it. I don't believe we've fought mechtoids yet, so that's definitely something that we need to watch out for, but I'm not sure what it could do that a sectopod cannot, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe they will just throw it at us. Maybe they'll throw 4 of them at us at once. That would probably give us quite a big spanner in the spokes, or spanner in the works, however you want to say, but yes, we are quite in a good spot at the moment, I have to admit. Not bad. There we have it. Okay, so I think we are actually coming to the end of the ship. As you can probably see here, I do believe we are almost there. We haven't actually come across Ethereals. That's also something that we haven't come across just yet, so I don't want to dash with Dana. That would be an atrocious idea. So let's just go over here into full cover, and we'll reload just to get ready for any potential rapid-fire action to get on here. And then we'll move Redacted over here to reload his sniper rifle. And I think we'll move our mech troopers first, just to make sure that we know what we're coming up against, if there is any opponents to deal with. No, it appears not. Okay, that is absolutely fine. And that means we can now dash Connor over there as well. Very nice. And of course Ben being back here.
Got it. Moving.
Good. Okay, so, yes, so far, this mission is actually going quite well, and I am quite surprised by that, even though we do have all colonels here, apart from Dana, but everyone seems to be pulling their weight very nicely indeed, and we have not had any catastrophes just yet. And I'm hoping that we will not have any, but you never know. So let's see here. Okay, so Mr. Black can move in there. I'm going to trigger anything that we are going to come across. Okay, nothing. That's actually quite worrying to me. Yes, I'm actually quite worried now. Oh no. If they're not putting anything in there, then what are they going to put in there? I seriously don't know. Okay. Well, let's just continue to move inward then. And Overwatch. And yes, this is quite the pickle. Well, 2 of our mech troopers, both in Overwatch. I don't think much could survive it, apart from maybe a mechtoid. Okay, that is fine, and we'll move Ben in there because he is the medic, and I think it would probably be a good idea to have him close by, just in case one of them takes grievous damage, which could be possible. Oh, no, it appears not. Okay. Well, what do we want to do here? Do we want to get a height advantage? Or do we want to go and take the lower road, which is a quicker road, but it's probably going to be very unsafe. So let's take the high road, shall we? Okay, nothing up here. That's good. Still a little bit worried about that. So let's move Amalia here. It is dashing, but Mr. Black is in Overwatch, so it should be okay. Now, let's move everyone else up here as well, if we can.
Move! Confirmed. Closing on target position.
Okay. So far, so good. This is not good. This is not a good place. Okay, let's move there. Oh no. Okay. I think we're fine. But it's a little bit precarious here. Okay. I think that's fine. And yes, there we go. We have the Ethereal hive mind, I do believe.
Behold the greatest failure of the Ethereal ones. We who failed to ascend as they thought we would. We who were cast out. We who were doomed to feed on the gift of lesser beings, as we sought to uplift them, to prepare them for what lies ahead. The hunt draws to a close. It was not a vain undertaking, but a necessity, as our physical form has grown ineffective. Our search for the perfect specimen was driven by our own crippling limitation, and now, at long last,
Oh my goodness. Okay, so actually I was taking a little bit of time there just to absorb it all, because... Wait, I thought he was actually seeing Redacted there, but yes, I was just absorbing it all that we are fighting 2 Muton elites and 3 Ethereals. Okay, well, that guy's gone into Overwatch, so I suppose he's not going to be too dangerous, but we are going to be using Storm yet again, and we can kill 2 of these, or actually not kill, but we can kill 1 of them at least, so let's do it. I think it's worth it to take out at least 1 of them already. Whoa, okay, 4 damage from a Psionic Storm. Yeah, okay, so that dude is incredible, and we probably want to deal with him last, or at least deal with him as maybe fast as we can? I have no clue at the moment. So let's just see what we can do with our rocket here. So we can basically do anything we like. So I think we probably want to do some damage to that Ethereal up here, and hopefully deal some damage to the Muton as well. So let's do that.
Firing rocket.
Let's hope, anyway. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Very nice. And now, I think we have a good chance. So let's see, we can use a grenade. It does 5 damage, up to 5 damage. Ooh, up to 5 damage. That's kind of annoying. Okay, well, let's take Amalia over here. I do realize that going closer to a mind-controlling unit is probably not the greatest idea, but it's the best one I have at the moment, and I think we're probably going to be trying to launch a grenade over here and kill this Muton if possible. Oh yeah, excellent. Okay, so that is exactly what I wanted to do. I really did not want to have to deal with 2 Muton elites. I actually fear the Muton elites a little bit more than the Ethereals, which I think might be a mistake, but I don't know. I seriously don't know. Okay, so let's move over here. And now we're just going to snipe, or technically we're going to pistol the Muton elite. Please kill. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Excellent. Okay, so now, Mr. Black could head over here and help Amalia with this. And I think we might actually do that, because she is susceptible, as well as him, for being obviously mind-controlled. And I think it's a better idea to try to take this guy out. 42% chance? Are you serious? Okay. Well, he's going to use the reflected attack, unfortunately, and it's going to do quite a bit of damage, I think. Oh, only 3 damage. Oh, okay, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But yes, Ben has now recovered from his stunned status, thanks to his neural damping. Now they are going to... Oh! It was attempting to mind fray us. That is quite a peculiar action. And yeah, it took 9 damage as a result. Okay. Not too bad, I have to admit. Now, let's see. What is it going to do? Is it going to do anything else? No, but this fellow's definitely going to do something. This guy has such a high will rating that I am a little bit scared of him, so... yeah. Not too sure what he's doing. Ah, he's trying to mind control Redacted, I do believe, but he has neural damping as well. Does he? No, he doesn't have neural damping. Redacted doesn't have neural damping? Are you serious? I really did that? I really didn't give him neural damping? Wow, that's bad of me. That's really bad of me. That is incredibly bad. Okay, well... what can we do here? What can we do? Okay, well... I won't panic just yet, because what can Redacted really do? He can fire his pistol a little bit, and that's pretty much it. Right? I'm totally downplaying this. So let's see. We're gonna move Ben over here.
I'm rolling.
And we're actually going to heal him up, because I'm a little bit worried about him dying. So let's just heal him up. There we are. And now what we're going to want to do is move Mr. Black and Amalia. I think we'll move Amalia here.
Headed there now.
Okay, there's the bad guy, the really strong fellow. And let's just see here. What can we do? 64% chance. I think I'll take it. Not much I can do. I'm just going to try for the 64%. Oh yeah, lovely. 11 damage. Very nice indeed. We need to take this guy out as quickly as we can. So I'm hoping that what we might be able to do is get Dana over here. And yes, that's an 81. That's a 9%. That's 9%. No. Okay, we're not going to try that. We're going to try a 46. Okay, 16. Okay, 46. Let's try it. Cross your fingers, everyone. We need it. Ah, failed. Of course it did. Maybe should have tried something else. Okay. Let's see. Can we do this? Can I hit? No! I'm just outside the range. Look at that. Look at the bubble. So close. Okay, so close, but yet so far. Wait a second. Okay, so we can actually use a rocket against this guy. So let's see what Mr. Black can actually do, because he can move all the way down here and get mind controlled by this guy. That's a good plan. Not really. But I think it's our best one at the moment. Isn't it? Not really, actually. Because now I've just moved into the area where the rocket is going to hit. And 62% chance isn't really that good anyway, so shall I take the 77% chance? I'm really worried. 62%. Oh yeah! Gambled, and I won. Oh yes. I put my arms up in the air right there. Okay. So that is excellent. That is very nice indeed. We were able to take that guy out very nicely indeed. And now, I'm unsure as what to do about this guy. I think we're probably just going to have to move up here with Connor and see what we can do about a random luck chance here. 55%. Oh my goodness, that is a hit. Oh wow. Okay. That is good. Now, he's going to mind control Malia, I believe. Yes, he is. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. She cannot move for one turn after the mind control, I do believe. Yes, that is true. So, let's see. Mr. Black has no ammo remaining. So, you know what is in store for this guy, do we not? Yes, we do. So let's use our jet boots. We're going to be hopping up there. Hello. And then... let's see, what can we do? We have redacted back, so this is excellent. Now we can actually get a nice headshot here. 75% chance. Let us take it. And hope for a hit. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Very unlucky indeed. Okay, 9% chance. No! Terrible. Okay, so let's try for a run and gun then. That is all we can really do. Let us try... can we run up here? Yes, we can, but that would mean that we're right next to Amalia, which is probably not the best thing. Okay, let's try from this angle over here. Okay, 99% chance. 17% chance. Okay, let's try it. Oh my goodness! It actually worked. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. What was that? A 9% or a 19% chance? I cannot believe it. I seriously cannot believe that. Okay, so this is where we get to try out our rockets once again. Do we have luck? Do we have luck? We do not. As you can probably see here, the bubble is not close enough. Very far away indeed. So we're going to want to do this.
Getting it done.
And we can't see. That is mighty unfortunate. Okay, so Ben, instead, is going to have to try himself. Let's try it. Okay, 60% chance. I have faith in you. Uber Ethereal reflected attack. Oh no. How much damage did that do? How much damage? 2. Oh, okay. So we don't need to worry about that too much then. Okay, so we're going to punch this guy in the face. I was hoping that we'd do a little bit more damage to him, but unfortunately enough, that will not be it this time around. So we will not kill him just yet, but we are doing a huge amount. So Amalia has 1 turn to do something, but what is she going to do?
They're flanking my position.
Ooh, okay. Okay, we're fine. Not a problem. Now what's it going to do? It's actually going to move. Okay. Okay. Thank goodness that Dana did not get killed from that. That would have been so disappointing. Oh my goodness. Okay, 75% chance. Come on, Redacted. Take it out. Oh yeah, there we go.
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction?
Up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting that, actually. I really thought that everyone would survive. That's why I was trying to get some experience. Oh. Now that is quite the brave act, is it not? Wow, that is mighty impressive. I have to admit that that is probably one of my favorite ending cutscenes. Of course, I do believe that another 2K game by the name of BioShock, I do really like the ending cutscene of that as well. But goodness me, Dana sacrificed herself for the good of the Earth. And we all will remember her sacrifice, that is for sure. And as we can see here, we have the second wave is coming. New custom gameplay options are now available for your next game of XCOM Enemy Within. Select the second wave option on the difficulty menu to access the new features. Thank you very much. Now, as you can see here, yes, we have a pretty reasonable amount of stats, I suppose. We took a little bit longer in every single respect. Oh yes, but we killed a few more aliens, we won a few more battles, and we did actually win quite soon as well in comparison to the rest of the world. But yes, look at the overall score. Is that a real score? Does someone actually have 120,000? Wow, that is pretty impressive, to say the least. But yes, we can actually take a look at battles fought, and we can take a look at one-shot kills. A little bit less than that. Aliens killed by explosives. I did like to use quite a few of those, apparently. Average damage per shot, 6.3. Absolutely terrible in comparison to the world. And soldiers hired. Whoa, okay. A lot of people hiring a lot of soldiers there. Wow, we didn't actually spend too long in the infirmary, which is pretty nice. And we built our first firestorm actually quite soon. So, not bad. Not bad. We have 92 scientists. Okay, wait a second here. Oh, that is correct. Okay, yes, 92 scientists, which is a little bit over. We have no laboratories, but yes, it appears that someone out there does like to build a couple of laboratories. And we researched all technology. Alien species captured, 8 of them. And we built no workshops at all, and we do have 127 engineers, which is quite cool as well. And we didn't build as many items. Total credits earned, a little bit less. Credits spent, much less, by the looks of things. Illyrium recovered, about the same. And we do have all the countries behind us as well. Wow. Oh my goodness, really? We took 5 days to launch our second satellite, but the world takes 12 days? Is that actually how you're supposed to do it? I have no idea. But we did actually do quite well in terms of our third satellite. It took 60 days for that, and 61 is the average. So there it is. Wow. There's all of our stats. And these are the good people at 2K Games, or shall we say Firaxis, which is, I assume, owned by 2K. But there it is. All of the amazing people that have worked on this game. Wow, that ending. I cannot get over that. That is impressive. Very impressive. Wow. Okay, so we will now be heading back to the main menu, it seems. Okay, well, that is it. That is the end of the XCOM Enemy Within series. And if you guys have any suggestions about any new games or any new modes that you would like me to pursue, then by all means leave me your suggestions in the comments section below this video. So, that is it, the end of the journey. I thank you very much for watching, and I really appreciate all of your support along the way, all of your likes, all of your comments, all of your dislikes, all of you and all of your support. It was greatly appreciated. And so, I will see you next time.